people, and welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a Zara haul, and I genuinely think you guys are going to love these items. This might be my favorite Zara haul I've ever done. The theme is very much giving like classy Sophia Richie, Hailey Bieber vibes. And if you've been watching my haul videos recently, you know I'm in my classy girl era. A lot of these items are very work appropriate if you work in like a corporate environment. I personally work in corporate fashion, so a lot of these items I could definitely wear to the office. And all of the items are either like all over cream, all over white, all over black, very neutral monochromatic vibes, which personally that's pretty much all I wear. And it's giving elevated, it's giving expensive. I feel like Zara has really elevated their product recently, and I'm just super excited about everything I bought. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. Okay, you guys, starting with the first item, we have this really cute cardigan situation. I'm not usually a cardigan gal. I feel like they've always seemed very like preppy to me, and I don't know, I feel like I've always had slightly more of like a grungy vibe. Grungy is most definitely not the right word because nothing about me reads grungy, but I like usually a little bit more like street style. However, I saw this on the Zara website and immediately added it to my cart because I liked it so much. For one, I like anything in this color, this Ecru color on Zara. I can't even tell you how many items I've bought in this like creamy off-white color. I've mentioned this in videos previously, but in the like fall winter time, I wear a lot of cream. In the summer, I wear a lot of all over white outfits. I love like a monochromatic fit. And in the winter time, an all over cream outfit, so cute. On the Zara website, they also had a matching skirt that you could buy with this cardigan, and I didn't end up buying the matching skirt because the length of the skirt just felt a little long, and normally when I wear a skirt I prefer a mini skirt. More than likely I'll probably end up buying the matching skirt if I end up liking this. I haven't even tried it on yet. On the Zara website, this is called the tailored knit cardigan. It's $60, so definitely a little bit of a higher price point with this item. But you guys, I'm not joking, the quality of this fabric is so nice. It's like a really thick, soft hand feel. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like a really nice thick fabric. It's super soft and stretchy. The quality on this is really nice. I'm honestly not really surprised at the price point because I do feel like this quality probably justifies the higher price point, although $60 is obviously, you know, it's expensive. And like I mentioned before, this is in the color Ecru. I did get this in a size small, and honestly I do feel like this runs pretty big. With Zara clothing, I usually run between a small and a medium, and I did get the small here, and I just feel like it looks a little big on the hanger, so I feel like this might run slightly oversized, but nothing crazy. But just to go over some of the details, you do have hooks going all the way down the front. Zara does these hooks a lot, I feel like, with their clothing, and you know, I don't mind them, but I feel like it's really easy for them to come undone, which isn't my favorite. And it also has a nice little drop shoulder. I feel like the silhouette is like very elevated and it just feels very classy to me. And honestly, the main reason I bought this is I liked the silhouette where it kind of goes in on the waist. I feel like the waistline is very much creating like an hourglass illusion, and I could use all the help I could get in that department because I have a very boxy shape. So I'm liking, you know, the silhouette details on this. And then it's also I think they call these the vents. It's like vented on the side. I feel like there's like lots of nice cute little details on this cardigan that make it look very expensive, but for the most part the fabric is like the selling point, I would say. And I also really like the balloon sleeve effect. I feel like it's very slimming on the waist and then very oversized in like the arm area, and I just feel like it makes the waist look even smaller when it has that effect. So overall, really liking this shape. And in the back you have a seam going down the center. I feel like it's kind of washed out on the camera right now, but I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of cute. But yeah, I'm super excited about this item. Cannot wait to try it on. The next item I got is actually in the same fabric as the cardigan, that really nice thick like sweater material, but this is a little mini dress, which I thought looked really cute, especially on the model. When I saw the photo on the model, I immediately added it to my cart because I feel like it just is very slimming, again with these sort of seaming details on the side, kind of creating that hourglass shape. I feel like maybe even like belted it could be cute, I don't really know. But you have the same drop shoulder silhouette seaming details on this dress as you do as the cardigan. This one does have a crew neck, and I love love the thick collar on this dress. I always feel like a nice thick collar really makes a garment look so much more expensive. I honestly hate nothing more than like a flimsy collar. It just bothers me. I did also get this in a size small, and also looking at this on the hanger, it does seem like it runs big, which is interesting because the website says that the item runs small. It definitely does not look small. Like I said, I range between a small and a medium with Zara, and I got everything in this haul in a size small, and this just looks big to me for a small. Usually smalls on me are like very fitted for the Zara small, and I don't know, this just doesn't look that small to me. But yeah, you got the little side cinching situation. It is like a short dress, but it doesn't seem like it would be too short. I feel like you could definitely like wear this to work and it would be very professional. On the website, this is called the mini dress with round neck and long sleeves, fitted waist with side ruching. Okay, they literally just made the title of the dress the description, and this is $50. So again, a little bit higher of a price point for Zara, but again, the fabric quality is super nice, so it doesn't really surprise me. You guys, this next item I got might be my favorite item of the whole haul. I am obsessed. Truly obsessed with this. On the Zara website, this is called the lace trim fitted dress. It's $46, so I think it's a pretty reasonable price point. The fabric is really nice and thick. I feel like the quality of this fabric isn't necessarily as good as the first two items. Those felt like very luxe and expensive, but I honestly really like the fabric for this dress because I feel like this is the kind of fabric that really sucks you in. It kind of reminds me of the Aritzia contour fabric, so I feel like it's very slimming and like it kind of just sucks you in a little bit, which for a mini dress like this, that's kind of the vibe I want. And for whatever reason, the black lace mixed with the white dress, I'm obsessed. I don't know why. The contrast, it's doing something for me. And you do have a zipper going all the way up the back. I feel like with Zara dresses and skirts, normally the zipper is on the side, which I do prefer because they're a lot easier to put on. I feel like this zipper is probably pretty hard to put on by yourself, but it's not a huge deal. I just don't know why they would put the zipper on the back because it's obviously very hard to zip up a zipper in the back. And the other great thing about this dress is it does have adjustable straps, which I feel like is just such a nice detail because obviously we're all shaped very differently. Sometimes you want more of like the tighter fit, so you know, perch your boobs up a little bit. Sometimes you don't want that. So personally, I'm very grateful that they made the straps adjustable, and I just feel like it's a nice little detail. Yeah, obsessed. I honestly cannot wait to try this on. And then the last two items I got are very similar, so I thought I would just show them together. They're both like the off-shoulder look, which I feel like is super on trend right now. Normally, I would never go after an off-shoulder top or dress because I have very broad shoulders, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm not super delicate and dainty on my upper body, and the whole off-shoulder thing is very intimidating to me, but I thought I would try it. So one's a top, one's a dress. The top is like the fold over off the shoulder situation. The dress does not have that like fold over. I think it's called a Bardot when it has like the fold over fabric. So the top is technically a Bardot, but the dress does not have that like fold over situation. And on the Zara website, this is called the delicate off the shoulder dress. This was only $28, which I was kind of flabbergasted by. However, it kind of makes sense because the fabric is very thin and flimsy. It's definitely not as good as quality as the first three items. This dress probably wouldn't last the test of time, but for like a cute little going out dress, I don't really need something that's the utmost quality. But I liked the length of this dress. It's like a nice little mini dress. The sleeves look super long for some reason. Do they not? Very long. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's obviously a long sleeve dress. I just realized I was showing the back that whole time. Anyway, the one thing that I didn't even notice on the website that I just now noticed actually is this dress does have like a side ruche situation, which is cute, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily needed that, but it's cute. Zara's definitely going after this whole side cinch situation, which I appreciate because it can be very slimming. I don't know if they need to throw it on every garment they have, but I don't mind it. And then I obviously also did get this in a size small. And then for the top, this is called the off the shoulder SUPIMA cotton top. The fabric on this definitely feels similar to the black dress, but I think the fabric's technically different because it says SUPIMA cotton and the SUPIMA has like a trademark symbol. comfortable. I also don't know if I'm saying SUPIMA right. I probably not. So I'm assuming it's like a specific type of cotton, and the description on the dress did not have that. So obviously I feel like they would need to include that if it's like a trademarked cotton fabric. But to me, they feel pretty much the exact same. And this top is the same price as the dress. It's $28, which I feel like makes sense because this whole fold over situation, like there's a lot of fabric here. So I feel like this honestly is probably the same amount of fabric as the dress. And this top comes in 3 different color options. They have black, white, and like a cobalty blue color. And I also got this in a size small. Okay, that was everything. So let's just go ahead and try everything on. You guys, can we just have a moment of silence for this cardigan? I am genuinely obsessed with this cardigan. Somehow this is even cuter than I imagined it on. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I think the cinching details on the side are actually really flattering, and I don't know, I just feel really cute in this. The attention to details on this cardigan is actually a little bit insane, especially for Zara, because I feel like for many years they were very lazy. Recently, they've really been elevating their product, and it shows. It shows. And I honestly didn't think I would like the silhouette at the bottom because it was giving like a flared vibe, and I usually do not like a flared top, or if it's giving any sort of peplum vibe, like it's just not for me. This doesn't really bother me because it's not really flaring out as much as I was expecting it to. Little vents is like a cute little detail, nothing crazy. I don't love that it's pulling apart at the hooks because you definitely have to wear a tank top underneath. I did just throw a little white tank top on, and it kind of bothers me that the cardigan is sort of that creamy off-white color, and you know, obviously my tank's white, and I'm not just gonna go out and buy a cream off-white tank top to match this cardigan. It doesn't bother me too much to the point where I would ever return this, but it's kind of annoying. I also just threw on this skirt I got at, what is it called? Oak and Fort? I think that's what it's called. And it's cute, but obviously like the whole cream white situation I don't love, so I might actually buy the matching skirt that this sweater, it didn't come with, but you know, you could buy the matching skirt if you wanted to, because I feel like this cardigan looks really cute with the mini skirt. Just the white cream, like I don't like it. It's not blending well for me. And honestly, the fabric is so soft and comfortable. I do genuinely feel like the price point makes sense for this sweater because I'm truly obsessed with this fabric. It's really, really soft, really comfortable, nice and stretchy, and the quality is definitely there. And the back is not very interesting to look at, but you know. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. I had high expectations for it, and honestly my expectations were met, which does not happen often, and I'm vibing with it. I love it. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so now we have the dress that's the same fabric as the cardigan. I don't love it. I just have to say it off the bat, I'm not really obsessed with this. For one, I feel like it's not really made for my body type, and I was kind of aware of that when I was buying it. I wasn't really sure if I would love it. Normally I don't love anything that's too form-fitting on my stomach because, like I mentioned earlier, I have more of a boxy shape, and a lot of times I feel like form-fitting dresses, like, I don't know, they just don't look that great on me. I usually prefer a mini skirt and a top because I feel like I can wear a nice tight little form-fitting mini skirt and then maybe a more oversized top. If I'm going to show off any part of my body, it's my legs, and so if I'm wearing a tight little mini skirt, then I like the balance of a more oversized top because it just covers the parts of my body that I don't love. And a form-fitting dress, usually it just doesn't look good on me because I don't have that hourglass shape, and I also don't have like six-pack abs, so you know, it's not doing what I want it to do. And I thought the fabric would be a little bit more compressive and like suck me in more and make me look skinnier than it is making me look, and it's not doing that. It's not sucking me in. It's not making me look skinnier, and I'm not happy about it. I feel like if you have a more hourglass shape, this dress would look absolutely insane on you. Insane in a good way. I don't even like saying that because if there's girls out there watching this, and if you're shaped like me and you have more of a boxy shape and you know, whatever, I don't like to discourage girls from wearing things because just because I don't feel confident in it doesn't mean you won't, and just because I can't pull it off doesn't mean you won't. I'm just saying, like, it's not doing anything for me. Don't love it. The fabric is amazing, like I said. Love the stretchiness and everything. It's just, it's not looking good in the stomach area in my opinion. I do feel like the back looks good. I feel like it makes my butt look a little bit bigger, which I'm a fan of. Now this is making me more sad because I feel like the back actually looks really nice and I don't like the front, but there's nothing I can do about that. I definitely had higher expectations for this, but I most likely will be returning it. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I don't recommend this dress. I just feel like, you know, it definitely flatters different body types more than others. All right, you guys, I gotta say, I am obsessed with this dress. Obsessed. And I feel like I'm contradicting myself now because with the last dress, I was saying how normally I don't love a form-fitting dress because it doesn't really flatter my body type. I feel like this dress flatters my body type way more than the last dress, and I'm now realizing it's the fabric. Obviously, the last dress was that thicker, nicer quality fabric. Not to say this quality of this fabric is not nice, but that fabric I really liked. But honestly, I've noticed with thicker fabrics, I feel like usually I think, like logically, I think it's supposed to suck me in more and like cover the bumps and lumps and whatever. I found that thicker fabrics usually just make me look thicker, and I usually never like the way they look on me. Even if they're a little bit more smoothing overall, they still make me look wider. This fabric is definitely a little bit thinner, and like I mentioned before, it's kind of close to that Aritzia contour fabric. I do feel like it's sucking me in, but the fabric's not too thick where it's just making me look thicker overall. Love the lace trim at the top. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love everything going on up here. I'm a little bit self-conscious about my like upper body area, specifically like this area. I feel like because I have the wider shoulders, more of my skin shows in dresses like this, whereas if you have a smaller frame, obviously there's just less going on up here in general, and I just feel a little bit extra exposed on the upper body, and I don't necessarily love my upper body, so I feel like, I don't know if this like totally looks good on me up here, but I like it. I still like it. I feel like maybe I just need to work out a little bit more on the top and get my arms in this area a little bit more toned. But overall, I don't think it necessarily looks bad on me. Normally, I don't love like a spaghetti strap situation, and I usually prefer like a deeper V neckline because I feel like that like draws me in. This has like the slightest V shape because of the lace, but I don't know, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. The other thing I was gonna say about shapes like this, where it's a little bit more of like a square neckline rather than like a deep V. If you don't have big boobs, sometimes it's not the most flattering. I have pretty small boobs, so I feel like sometimes shapes like this can just like flatten me out and I literally look like a boy. But I feel like because the fabric is so tight and form-fitting, you can still see the fact that I have boobs. So, you know, sometimes this neckline can look really, really bad on me and actually make me look like I have literally no chest. But obviously because it's more form-fitting, like you can still see the outline of my boobs, so we're all in all win-win. I also love the length of this dress. It's obviously short, but it's not too short where I feel like if I bent over you would like see everything. I feel like it's honestly the perfect length. Back is cute. Honestly, the zipper was pretty hard to put on. I honestly don't even know if I zipped it all the way up because I was kind of struggling. I definitely prefer a side zip because obviously it's a lot easier to put on yourself. This one was a little tricky for me to get, but you know, I managed to get it up most of the way, I think. I do feel like the back's cute though. I like it. Yeah, honestly, I'm really happy about this one. I wasn't sure if I would love it on me, and I honestly was pleasantly surprised when I put this on, and I felt like it kind of flattered my body type more than I thought it would. But yeah, definitely recommend. I think I'm gonna keep this one because it's super cute. I honestly don't have a lot of places to wear this dress because I don't really go out anymore. I literally probably go out like once every couple months. There's some months where maybe I'll go out like twice that month, but you know, I don't really like hit the clubs anymore. So I don't really know where I'm gonna wear this. Maybe we'll plan a little trip to Vegas or something. Yeah, I don't know. Absolutely love, definitely recommend. Okay, you guys, so off the bat, I just need to call out the elephant in the room. This fabric is very, very sheer. Very sheer. I do not have the proper undergarments to wear under this dress, so I just put on this like black bandeau, but it has like a white contrast trim, so it's not gonna look right. If you can see that, that was not a stylistic choice I made. The only strapless bra that I own is bright red, and I thought that would look more crazy under this than this like stupid bandeau that I put on. It's not gonna look right, not gonna look right because of that, just so you know. And obviously I don't love the fact that the fabric is sheer because no matter what, like you have to have the proper undergarments to even wear this dress, which, you know, I already spend a lot of money and I don't like the fact that I have to like go spend more money just to wear this dress. But I'm not gonna lie, I like this dress way more than I was expecting. I thought this whole off the shoulder thing was gonna look actually wild on me because, like I've said a million times, I have broad shoulders and I usually don't like to accentuate that, and I felt like this whole off the shoulder thing would probably accentuate it. But it's very, very on trend right now and I really wanted to like try it out, see how I liked it, and I kind of am obsessed with this. And you know, the fabric's thin, but similar to the last dress, I feel like I don't mind it because, again, it's like more form-fitting on my body and makes me look a little bit skinnier than a fabric that's thicker. I don't know, I feel like if I'm like straight on looking forward, I feel very wide and I don't know if I love it. But just looking at the viewfinder, if I have like a little bit of shape going on, if I stand like this, I'm like, ooh, okay. But is that very practical in real life? No. I'll probably decide whether or not I'm gonna keep this when I edit this video and watch the clip back of me wearing this, and then I'll decide if I feel like it looks good on me or not. Right now, I'm not so sure. And the fabric's actually really soft. It's not the best quality in the world, but it's honestly softer than I was expecting, and for the price point, pretty good, I would say. Oh my god, this looks so stupid. Oh my goodness. Honestly, what do I even buy to wear under this? If you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments because I honestly don't even know what I would buy. I feel like I would need like a black tube dress, like a short black tube dress to wear under this. I mean, genuinely, I have no idea. I don't feel like shapewear would work because usually shapewear, I don't know, I feel like it usually has straps. It's not usually strapless, and like, I don't know. Let me know. And then you have the back. The tag is dragging down the, obviously, like the top of the dress, so this isn't exactly how it would look. I honestly feel like this dress is shorter in the back than it is in the front, which is kind of strange, but okay. Yeah, really my only qualm is the sheerness. Can you see my full underwear right now? I don't know how sheer it is, but I feel like it's pretty sheer. This dress is TBD at the moment. Obviously I need to figure out the whole undergarment situation. I'm gonna watch the clip back and then decide if I think it looks good on me, but right now, I kind of love it. And then lastly, we have the off the shoulder top. Honestly, just first impressions, I'm not really obsessed with the top. This fabric is also sheer like the dress, so I kept my little bandeau thingy on. I honestly feel like I liked the dress more because it didn't have this flap thingy. The flap's just kind of weird. Like, I don't know exactly where it's supposed to hit. Oh my god. Look how insane this is. Oh my goodness. I don't know. It's like, do I pull it down? Like, I don't really know what to do with it. Also, I feel like if I raise my arm, yeah, I mean, there you go. You don't really have a full range of motion with this top. I don't know, the flap, it's weird. I don't like it. And obviously the sheerness is not ideal. Again, I would have to buy like a black strapless bra or like a black tube top or something. And I also feel like the length is really weirdly long. It's just so long. Like, it doesn't need to be that long. So I feel like I want to pull it up, but then it's like bunching, you know, because there's like all the excess fabric. So it's too long. Don't love the sheerness. Don't love the flap. Overall, this one's definitely probably my least favorite of all the items. I feel like the back probably looks pretty much exactly like the front, but yeah, not really obsessed with this top, I gotta say. All right, you guys, well, that was everything. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It genuinely means the world to me. I appreciate every single viewer, subscriber. Like, you guys are all amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Everybody's gotta know.